We already looked at the wildcard mode, we looked at all the new X factors, all the new power-up icons, and I think it's time to look at all the new team builders in NHL 25. Hello YouTube and welcome back to another NHL 25 video. Like I already said, we covered all the new X factors, power-up icons, the new wildcard mode, and now let's have a look at the new team builders in NHL 25. And to be honest, I'm very impressed with some of the cards and also the card art. As always guys, if you're new to the channel, please smash that like button and subscribe. It's free, makes me smile, and helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm. Without losing any time, let's jump into the video. So in today's video, we will start with looking how to make the team builders. So first of all, every single master team builder on day 1 will be at 86 overall compared to the previous year when they were at 87 overall. So we have Dan Boyle, we also have Saku Koivu, we have Mark Howe, we have Mike Garner from New York Rangers, let's go, and we also have Ryan Smith. To get any of these cards, you just need to trade in 6 random 83 overall team builders. The cost also is very reasonable. To get any of the 83 overall team builders, we have to trade in basically 16 cards for each team, and all of them need to be 77 plus overalls. I think it's way cheaper than it ever was before, and pretty much if this is how it stays in the game, and I did mention that in every video already posted, I have the game and this is not the day 1 release, so all these things may change. It's just to give you what I see at the moment. Hopefully they do change, because if you only have to trade in 16 77 plus overall cards to get 183 overall team builder, this will be the cheapest team builder set we will ever see. You have to do that for every single team, and basically you do 6 teams and you can make yourself 186 overall team builder on day 1. And I believe if you grind all the modes we currently have out, let's say squad battles, rivals, wildcard, you will be able to get these things on quite quickly. Obviously my Garner will be the card I will go after the first, because I just think it's really awesome then my Garner is finally getting a team builder card. But unfortunately, Brian Leetch is not getting a team builder card. But don't worry, Brian Leetch still have an icon card. Maybe not a power up, but we still can use Brian Leetch. So now let's go and have a look at all the team builders. So the first one, left-handed defenseman from Philadelphia Flyers, Mark Howe. Not a bad card, but again, offensive defenseman and let's say shutdown. Probably one of the smallest defensemen, but if you're a fan of the team, then probably the card is something you can go after. The skating is decent, the shooting is okay, but probably would not be my first choice. But again, it's an 86 overall card you can get on day 1, then why not flex and try to get it. Next one, Mike Garner, the card I will pick up the first, right-handed winger. You don't really have a lot of right-handed wingers. With sniping forward you can boost the shooting, and the shooting will be all about 90s on day 1. Incredible card. 91 speed, 92 acceleration. Yes, the endurance is only 82, the balance is 85, agility is 86, but he does have gold wheels, which somehow it shows that it only costs 2 ability points, which I don't think is real. Again, EA, is this version of the game I have bugged, or this is exactly how it will cost? If 2 ability points will be all what it costs for gold wheels, I'm taking it. The next one is Dan Boyle from San Jose Shark. With offensive defenseman, if you activate the synergy, you can boost the shooting, the skating is okay, not the biggest defenseman, but also not the smallest, and he also have elite edges, which also show 2 ability points. Everything is so cheap. Then we have Saku Koivu, probably one of the cards a lot of people will go after, because you really need a decent center, and if you activate 2-way forward, you can get his face-off stats up to the 90, the skating is okay, shooting on the other hand could be better, but he does have Born Leader, again 2 ability points. I think it's actually glitchy and they will change how much the zone abilities will cost, because I don't believe that every single zone ability will cost 2 ability points. And then we have Ryan Smith from Oilers. Again, if you activate the 2-way forward, it only boosts the face-off, stick checking, defensive awareness, and endurance, so I don't really know why he get this synergy. But in general, he does have close quarters, again 2 ability points. Ignore at this point what I'm showing you, because I don't think it's correct. Probably would not be my pick as far as you're not fan of the player, but if I would need to talk about the players I would go after, I probably would go with Saku Koivu first, then I would go with Mike Garner, then Boyle, maybe Mark Howe, because you really need a defenseman, and then Ryan Smith would be my last choice. Now let's look at all the 83 overall team builders, which obviously not a lot of people will use, but just out of curiosity I will show you who are the cards. David Bax, Oliver Bjorkstrand, which I don't understand how he's a team builder, but let's just say something about the card art. I like the puzzle effect because it basically says team builder, so it's like you have to stick together to make a cards. I just think it looks cool. Or I'm just very hyped about new game, and every single little thing I see in the game just makes me happy. Then I have Daniel Briere, who is actually not a bad card for 83 overall. If you activate the synergy, also boost some of the hand stats. Dustin Brown, we'll just ignore him. We have Alexander Burrows, who was really good in NHL 24, and I like to see him getting a card. Ryan Ellis. Then we have Derek Englund from Vegas Golden Knights. Phil Esposito. Nick Foligno from Chicago Blackhawks. I don't understand why he's Chicago Blackhawks when he played most of his time in Columbus. Then there is a guy with a very long long name which I cannot pronounce. But this is the first time we see goalkeeper as a team builder. Never before we ever seen a team builder who is actually a goalie. Then we have Josh George, who is also a left-handed defenseman from Montreal Canadiens. Then we have Dylan Gauthier from Utah Hockey now, when previously it was Arizona Coyotes. Then we have Scott Hartnell. John Klingberg is a team builder in NHL 25, okay? Then we have Olaf Kolzig, another goalie. We also have Leo Komarov, Chris Kunitz, Jamie Langenbrunner. It took me a while to actually read his surname. We have Brian Little, Kevin Love, Ryan McDonough, who I love to see as a Rangers, Evgeny Nabokov, Kyle Okposo, Nick Schultz, Brendan Shanahan, not a surprise, I think he always gets like a team builder or power-up icon, Patrick Sharp, Matt Stajan, Alex, again cannot pronounce his surname, Kyle Turris, Ryan Whitney, Kate Yandel, Brad Richards, and that's it. So these are all the new team builders in NHL 25. If they don't make any changes to how much they actually cost, I think this is the best year to chase team builders. A lot of people usually don't go after team builders because how expensive they are. If you only need 16 cards, 77 plus overalls for making 183, you basically will be able to make every single team builder even when they will be at the 99 if you constantly play the game. But again, it all depends on the rewards we're getting this year. If they are not giving us any additional packs and we just have to rely on XP path, wildcard mode, and all the modes we currently see in the game, I don't think we will be able to earn that much further. With that being said, that's it for today's video. Let me know down in the comment sections below what do you think about the all new team builders, who would be the first team builder you would go after, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Have a good one and see you guys.